I'm Max Napolitano. I'm a second-year MBA here at Wharton. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California. Prior to Wharton, I was living down in Miami working for the Miami Dolphins in business analytics. When I came to Wharton, I didn't have a huge background in finance and really know what exactly I was looking for when I was thinking about loans and grants and how I would actually pay for the experience. So one thing that I found really helpful was just to go to the website. It seems fairly intuitive, but just kind of seeing what options were out there. I was able to see kind of the difference between federal and some private options, and I think just getting a baseline for what was out there was very helpful. I then talked to some people at my company about the pros and cons of each of the different options, and I think through those conversations I was able to figure out what are the different variables that I should be solving for, whether it be percentage on loan or whether it be for just kind of peace of mind on getting everything to go through. And I think through those conversations I was able to get a more clear picture on how to best proceed, and I ultimately went the federal loan route, and I think through that process it was very turnkey, very easy. I'm very happy that I did it. And when thinking about budgeting, I wanted to be very thoughtful on how I was going to spend my money at Wharton, but I also didn't want to feel like I was going to be missing out on some of the more fun aspects that that really lend themselves well in the MBA program. So I thought about what are some of the big expenditures and how can I save in those areas, such as rent and some things like that, but also be able to take advantage of some of the trips and some of the clubs and the more social activities. So I think just having a plan and being thoughtful about how much you want to spend and kind of where you want to spend that money. And I think Wharton does a great job by just looking at the website on kind of breaking out the costs, and then you can kind of customize it and personalize it from there based on what you think is important and where you think you might be able to over or under index. So I think for me, when I came and got accepted to Wharton, the first thought was, obviously I'm so excited to come to Wharton and really excited for next steps. Then right after you kind of get over that feeling, you then think through, okay, how am I gonna pay for the school? And it could seem like a daunting task up front, but I think when you just think about the return that Wharton can provide, both short-term after you graduate, just kind of with like salaries and just through the role that you might be able to get in career growth, but more so for me, it was the long-term implications that I felt like Wharton would be able to provide. I'm from the sports industry and really want to continue long-term to grow in the industry, and I felt like coming to Wharton was really going to add something to my background that would really make my candidacy stronger as I look to go into those roles. So just thinking through kind of where do you want to be and the skills you want to gain through the program, I think was really helpful and helped make me feel more comfortable as I started into the program.